What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on BABA stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you that we are nearing the point where this asset might have a major movement. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here when this asset hit the $100 price point, and I've told you that this asset should have a retracement, and I highly recommend you not to enter your long position right here because we have to see the retracement, and this retracement happened. But as you can see, we had previously this major movement to the upside that gained about 5% and immediately it dropped down. And it wasn't an accidental movement, it was just a technical movement to shake out all the long investors because this was the bull trap. And if I switch to 4 hours time frame, right here you clearly see this major movement to the upside with the huge rejection. We have only weak above the $100 range, and this also a very strong sign that this asset should go lower because the volume of this candle is quite high, as you can see right here. And it happened exactly as I predicted. This bull trap, I didn't suggest you to enter long position right here because it was too risky, and eventually this asset went lower. And I have to say that for now we are nearing again the range of accumulation, and in my technical analysis I will show you what should we expect next. And for now let's continue with the fundamental news. And first of all, let me show you why I think we are nearing the point when we will see a major movement for Alibaba price action. And let me quote you this article that was published on August 31st, and it's titled Alibaba NetEase picked in first batch for audit for US audit reviews. And let me quote you this. US regulators have picked companies including Alibaba Group Holding and NetEase Incorporated in the first batch of inspections after reaching a deal with China to end a decades-long impasse over access to audit papers of Chinese firms listed in New York. And definitely, when we can see the Alibaba name on the first, at the very beginning of the list, which will be reviewed by auditing firm, definitely it shows us that probably we might see some kind of decision directly related to this company. And depending on the results of this audit, we might see the movement either way, but this movement will be massive. And I have to say that a lot of investors think that this movement might be to the upside. Let me show you another article that was published on September the 2nd, and that is titled Here's Why First Eagle Investments Continue to Like Alibaba. And first of all, let me quote you what is the First Eagle Investment. First Eagle Investments is an independent, privately owned asset management firm dedicated to serving the needs of individuals and institutions worldwide, as well as the financial professionals that advise them. Recently, the fund published its second quarter 2022 investor letter, and in this letter they posted that they are very bullish on BABA, and let me quote you the paragraph from their letter. The shares of Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba advanced on signs that the Chinese government may be starting to relax its regulatory crackdown on the technology sector. There have been reports that Beijing's more accommodative stance may reopen the door to the initial public offering of Ant Group, a leading Chinese online payment platform whose planned 2022 IPO was shuttled by regulators. Alibaba owns about 1/3 of Ant. We continue to like Alibaba's core assets, including its cloud business, which continues to generate strong cash flows. And definitely, from the fundamental standpoint, Alibaba Group is a very strong company. And let me show you another article that was published on September the 1st, and it's titled Alibaba, SEC makes a move. And the summary of this article is following. US and Chinese regulators have finally struck an agreement that allows for the audit inspections of Chinese stocks. But even with the agreement in place, the delisting risk still persists for Alibaba and other such impacted firms. Risk-averse investors may want to avoid the stock for the time being. And let me show you the summary of this article. It is worth noting that Alibaba's shares are currently trading at just 2.1 times its trailing 12 months sales. This is quite low by industry standards, especially when compared to some of the other rapidly growing e-commerce companies. So the stock does seem to be undervalued, at least according to this parameter. But it is important to understand that the delisting risk still persists for Alibaba. Only the PCAOB inspections will reveal whether Alibaba is in accordance with the US GAAP accounting standards, or if it has to restate its financials. So I believe the stock is basically gamble at this point that can swing in either direction in the coming weeks. And I have to say that I completely agree with this statement, because everything depends on the results of this audit. And I have to say that we can see a cautious bias from one of the major investment funds, and this fund is VANGUARD Group. As you can see right here on August 29th, we can see a cautious increase of 0.79% of its position, and the total position of this very branch is $277.17 million. On top of that, let me show you that we have another branch of VANGUARD Group. Let me show it to you right here, that increased its position by 0.15%. It's not so big increase, but the overall position is very huge. It is $1.1 billion. And that's why I have to say that VANGUARD is bullish on BABA. And probably in upcoming weeks we might see some results, and right after these results will be published, we might see a new analyst price targets. And I have to say that the latest one was made by Deutsche Bank, and it was made on at the very beginning of August. And the overall price target for this asset is $166.53. Definitely it is a very high price target from our current price, but we have to be prepared for the movement either way. And let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next? Definitely we are nearing again the range of accumulation, because at this point, as I already mentioned, I've told you that we might go lower. And right here, let me show you this line. This line was drawn by me, and by connecting these bottoms right here, we have several touches right here. We have a breakout below this range at the very end of August, but for now we are nearing this range again. And if I make this line a bit longer, right like this, we might have this range again as the range of support. And if it happens, definitely we might see next movement to the upside. And for now we have a very interesting point right here, because the downside potential from this current price, let me show it to you. If you enter your position right here, the downside potential to the stop loss might be not more than about 6%, but the upside potential to the first target will be about 17%. And definitely we should break this previous range of resistance, this previous swing high, and to this point we might have about 38% of upside potential. Definitely very good risk to reward ratio, but remember, this asset for now is quite risky, and we have to remember that everything depends on the results of PCAOB audit. And that's why, if you are risky enough, you definitely can enter your position right here. And probably if you want to invest in this asset for the long period of time, this also might be a very good entry point for your long-term investment. And from this range, we might see a movement to the upside, because if I switch to a monthly time frame, and if I clear the chart, as you can see, this asset had a very harsh movement to the downside without any major retracements. And this means right here we can see the increase in volume, and this volume shows the potential bottom of this asset. This means in a matter of next several months, definitely we have to see much higher price targets for this asset. And in my opinion, in a matter of next 12 to 18 months, this asset might double or triple your money. So I think from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up.